is strategic planning? You need a plan when you have a goal to accomplish. Have you ever tried throwing a holiday party at your house without planning first? My guess is probably not. In order for a party to be successful, you need a plan, and a really good one. According to the text Information Technology Project Management, strategic planning involves determining long-term objectives by analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of an organization, studying opportunities and threats in the business environment, predicting future trends, and projecting the need for the new products and services. A tool you can use to aid in your strategic planning is a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. This breakdown enables a team to objectively dissect their situation and consider the project from 365 degrees. Some perform a SWOT analysis by using a technique called mind mapping. This technique uses a central core idea and uses branches radiating from its core to structure ideas and thoughts brought up by the planning group. Since ideas are not linear and can jump from one idea to the next in a flash, this is an excellent way to keep ideas flowing and keeping them in an organized fashion. These ideas can then be broken down into your SWOT analysis categories. There are various ways to create a mind map. Consider using a marker board, sticky notes, presentation software like a Microsoft PowerPoint, or a mind mapping software specifically made for it. The more creative and detailed your mind map is, the more foundation you will have for your project planning. Who uses strategic planning? Strategic planning does not need to be limited to certain businesses, Fortune 500 companies, or specific industries. If there is a project that needs to be accomplished, strategic planning can be a significant tool to accomplish your goals. Anyone can benefit from using strategic planning, they just need to have a project in mind.
As I'm sure you're well aware by now, strategic planning must have great focus placed upon it in project management. However, there are plenty of examples of failures specifically in strategic planning. Sometimes the view to a strategic plan may be obscured. What the object or objective is that's causing the obstruction may be many things. May be expected financial boost to end-of-quarter sales through promised delivery times, leading to an increase in usage or misinformation in regards to the capacity to which distribution network may be able to function. Such was the case in the 2013 holiday season with UPS and to a lesser extent FedEx, according to Forbes. They had made promises of holiday delivery dates to which they were unable to achieve. This was due to inflexibility of their distribution and ground transportation networks, although the plan may have seemed to be a good one, possibly through hiring extra seasonal workers in their warehouses to hire more delivery loads. The lack of foresight caused a failure in strategic planning in terms of their inflexibility and their transportation methods of delivery. According to a Forbes contributor, these are some of the most common causes of failure in regards to strategic planning. Most should not come as much of a surprise, and most can be seen as being generally chalked up to a lack of foresight or understanding in various areas, ranging from the reason to even have a plan in the first place, the environment in which the plan would operate, the onboarding and commitment required to keep strategic planning enforced, the flexibility required in strategic planning, leadership requirements, realities within the marketplace in which the planning would occur, accountability, or as the aforementioned UPS case, unrealistic goals, and a lack of focus on resources. To avoid the tragedy that others have faced due to lack of strategic planning, it's important to learn from others' mistakes and to learn even a little bit about some of the first tools developed specifically for strategic planning. Strategy is nothing new. It's been used in warfare and general business for millennia. However, a formal process of strategic planning within projects and organizations may be seen to have really kick-started within the mid 20th century.
How does strategic planning work? Two words, strategic and planning, means to prepare a response to certain situations by intentionally setting goals. Strategic planning is a type of management tool. This tool should help you determine the project mission, vision, values, goals, objectives, roles, responsibility, timeline, etc. The goal of the strategic plan is to ensure that all project members are working on the same goal or goals and to evaluate or regulate the current project's path. The process would begin by the organization having internal analysis. What this means is that each department or area would provide details of what the customer needs, the preferences, market conditions, economic, and satisfaction levels. The next step an organization can do is by using the SWOT analysis, which evaluates strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Sometimes an organization can use a 2-page action plan that can get them through for several months. The future to strategic planning. Strategic planning has a strong future in today's world. An organization that doesn't plan for its future isn't likely to have one. This is a quote from strategicfutures.com. This means that for an organization to be successful, you need a plan. Strategic planning may change from being a standalone event to a day-to-day process. This means managers will be able to make better decisions quickly while understanding the company or organization's future end goal. Strategic planning will always be important because strategic and planning, which again means to prepare a response to certain situations by intentionally setting goals, it's better to have a plan and an action just in case. This makes sense to anyone who has a stake in the company or organization's future.